Hi friends, Rett Co here with another simple and affordable DIY. Today we're going to work on paint trees. You will need a few wood flats, black, green, and white paint, accent bows, jute twine, beads, and a bottom saying bar. Before we started our video, we painted a quick base color over our wood flats. With your base color dry, place your bottom saying bar and accent ribbon on the wood flat. You want to be sure your paint tree stays in between these two items, or your final project may look overcrowded. Start with your black paint and gently go back and forth, making horizontal lines in the outline of a tree. Narrow at the top and wider at the bottom. Next, you'll want to do the same with green. And after your green looks the way that you want it, you'll go over your tree with white. These lines in the beginning are hard lines, and as we move on, we're going to smooth everything out a little bit. The trees are supposed to be semi-textured. So when I'm done with my first application of white, I normally do another layer of green and then finish with another layer of white to get that textured paint look into it. But again, as with all of these projects, you want to do what looks good to you. Line painting is very forgiving, so if at any point you feel like you messed up your tree, smudge it all, and then on top of your smudged tree, add another layer of hard green lines and then hard white lines and lightly blend by using a horizontal sweeping motion. It will work itself out, I promise. So while I'm finishing up this tree, I'll let you know we got our wood flats and mini buffalo check bows from Amazon. You can find links to all of our Amazon favorites used in this project by clicking the link in our post. We got our beads and our bottom saying bar in the Christmas section of Walmart, which if you haven't been there this year, they've got a lot of cute mini ornaments that are great for crafting. And the rest of our supplies came from Joann's or the Dollar Tree, so all very accessible and affordable. So now I'm moving on to my second tree here. So again, black lines, then green paint on top, and then we go with white. And we're just wrapping this one up here. So we're adding in our second layer. And I don't really like how this is looking, so I'm going to smudge this tree out. Paint trees always remind me of Bob Ross and his happy little trees. They really are light and fun and can always be rescued, so don't give up. All right, here we go. Looking a little better now. Just adding in some more white. The white really gives it the dimension that it needs. And again, if you feel like you got too much white, then just grab a little more green. All right. So now I'm going to put some red dots on this tree, which could be ornaments or little holly berries. You could also use blue dots, green dots of a different color of shade. Any of these things will really brighten up your tree and give it a little character. And on the next one here, we're going to put gold, making this one a little classy. And the dots go on really quick, and your first coats of paint don't even have to be dry to put these dots on, because again, you're just tapping your board. And so now that we've got that wrapped up, we're going to go ahead and hot glue our bottom board on. And again, I picked up the bottom boards in the Walmart Christmas section. Super cute this year. So we'll hold this on here for just 3 or 4 seconds. Make sure it's got a nice tight hold. And then I'm going to move up to the top and go ahead and hot glue on our mini buffalo check ribbon. And moving to the next one, same thing, gluing on our believe bar. And then up at the top, we're going to go ahead and add our mini buffalo check ribbon. And now we're going to go ahead and throw together a quick little hanger. So you want to tie a knot on one end of your jute twine and thread on 2 beads. And our jute piece is about 8 inches long, in case you're wondering. And so once I've got that done, I'm going to go ahead and hot glue each end of the jute down. And I like to leave the bead on top of the wood flat because it will help the ornament hang straight and flush on your tree. So you want to go ahead and make sure you've got your twine firmly held with the hot glue. And then we're going to move on to the second one, and same thing. 2 nice thick lines of hot glue. Press and hold your jute twine down. And I'm going to put a little bit more here at the top to make sure that the bead holds in place. And you could definitely cover the entire piece of jute twine with beads or use ribbon for your tie too. So here are the finished projects. I even created one with a red background to give you an idea of what it would look like. We hope you like this project as much as we do. Please like our page and sprinkle our video. See you soon.